Tonight, 6 soldiers at Fort Stewart are being honored for stopping an active shooter on base. Authorities say their quick action likely saved lives after some soldiers tackled the gunman while others rushed to help the wounded. One of the 6 was a combat medic who provided aid to the 3 victims right there on the scene. During a ceremony today, the Secretary of the Army calling them the best among us and said their bravery was nothing short of extraordinary.
And right now we are learning much more about the medical response after that shooting at Fort Stewart. 2 of the wounded soldiers were taken to Memorial Health over in Savannah. And
that is where we find News 19's Christy Calcagno. She spoke with the hospital's trauma chief today, who has deep ties to the military himself, correct?
Yeah, that's right, JR and Erica. So I spoke to Dr. James Dunn. He is the chief trauma expert here at Memorial Health in Savannah. But before all of that, he actually served 22 years in the U.S. Navy and also served in Afghanistan as well as a trauma specialist. So he said when he heard about the incident that happened over in Fort Stewart, he immediately sprung into action. And he said that he even got emotional when he heard the news. Take a listen.
You know, when those kids are 18, 19, 20 years old, they're putting their life on the line for the defense of their country. It's an honor to take care of those people, so yeah, it hits us. They're a great. They couldn't have asked for a better population to take care of. They're young, they're healthy, they're motivated. They want to get better, and you could. Not asked to take care of a better patient population. I'll tell you that for sure.
Now, all 5 of the victims of yesterday's shooting at Fort Stewart are in stable condition, which is definitely some good news to report tonight. 3 of the 5 soldiers were released from the hospital. Army officials are telling me that 1 soldier does remain at Wynn Army Community Hospital, that's in Hinesville, Georgia, and the other one, as we mentioned, is hospitalized right here at Memorial Health in Savannah. Dr. Dunn is so thankful that this soldier here in Savannah was not hurt as compared to the other soldiers that he helped while he was serving over in Afghanistan. Now, to break it all down for you about what is here at Memorial Health, it's actually a level 1 trauma center. So that means they're not only equipped to help with any type of trauma, it's also specifically for mass casualties. In fact, with mass casualties, they actually train 2 to 3 times a year. They have multiple teams, multiple specialists on standby when they do those types of trainings so they can prepare for situations like this. However, what happened over in Fort Stewart was not considered a mass casualty because of the amount of victims that were treated at the hospital. Because that was just an active shooter, they didn't have to deploy all of the resources and those extra resources that they would have if this was considered a mass casualty event. But Dr. Dunn is telling me that they already had every single resource that these soldiers would have needed right here in that hospital. So they are thanking all of their staff, all of their specialists for the time as soon as they were hurt to come straight here to the hospital to receive their care. Reporting live in Savannah, I'm Christy Calcagno for News 19 WLTX.
Christy, thank you. And Christy talked about some of those resources. They have some on standby in cases like that. They include a surgeon, 2 to 3 residents, x-ray technicians, pharmacists, and an entire operating room team as well.
Now